何今日のメッセージ。読めない。出てこない。なんか出てたな。あれもう、あれあ、いや。買い物行っての、これなんだ、サブクエストがあるのか。わかんねえよな。どこどの階？あ、あるじゃん。なんで？えあるけど、お前、どこ？愛があったっけ？こいつだけ見つけても。イエス。どっかはめる場所あった？はめる場所なんで記憶にないぞ。ダメだ。あっちに行ったらダメだ。始まる。上。飛んでんの。わかんね。
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
あとで。
As a motherborn, I never expected to come face to face with a man eating cabbage.
ってことは、待ってよ。あれ以上行ったらダメ。こいつ。下？違う。こっちか？他にあるのかな？ 絵があればいいんだ。このタイルも気になる。おお。
Lumos. Reparo.
ないんだ。倒しても問題ない。
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls.
やりすぎ？こんなの守ったんだぞこっち。わかんねえ。はめる場所がねえ。めちゃくちゃ気になる。
Oi, can you help me?
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map?
2枚。
Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Where do you suggest I search first?
Based on a cursory review
ヘ
of
キャ
your
ット
map,
先生の
I'd
教習
suggest
所。
somewhere near Hecat's classroom.
それはどこ？
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
まず
Fair enough.
ヘキャッ
Meet
ト
me
先
back
生の
here
教
if you
室。
find anything.
あれ中庭か。中庭の先の絵を引き抜いて、俺どっかで見たよな。あ、優しい。優しい。示し。ここ行くわ。これ飛び降りたらまずいんだっけ？あ、無理なんだ。そういう要素はないか。iPhone 型のケースでは下まで降りるかの。あ、そうだよ、これだよ、さあ。
skeleton. I'm on the right track.
中庭でしょ。
Accio.
If only a new student.
噴水の
There's
この
the
先の
fountain. I'm getting closer.
The Daedalian keys are back.
What is it?
Aren't they brilliant?
ここだ。で、絵を引っ張る。
Accio. This stairwell looks promising. This looks like the portrait from the map.
これ？
And where's the treasure?
あ、これか。
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Levioso.
なんだって？
Revelio.
え？あれだ。
Accio. There was a doorway hidden within a
ああ、
portrait.
なるほどね。これで引っ張れと。
I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
ああ。しっかりした謎解き。もしかして、これか。いや、闇だな。あ、ここにもある。ありすぎ。マジでありすぎ。
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Might some kind soul help?
Oh, oh.
Find anything yet?
よし、見つけた。
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I
Takaramo.
believe
Ah,
is
so-
an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
テストがまだあったよな。なんかいっぱいあったよな。マップには出てこない。さっき中庭でいたのと、お、猫だ。使いすぎだろ。あ、あった。
Lumos.
あった。でもここだっけ？あ、見っけたぞ。よし。距離的にはいけるっしょ。
Protego.
イエス。うい。あ、ここにもあ
The
る。
new student were to help me with my
Are
sad.
you all right?
Don't you know who I am?
知らないよ。
Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoil sports.
ああ、そ
Leander
っちか。
Pruitt's one of the worst. That no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room.
お前
My
のコレクション
gobstone
次第。
collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles.
そら嫌われるよ。
Round game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
面白そうだけど、液体は良くないんじゃない？
Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly
いや、
gobstones
だからさ、
spit, it's their own fault
そ
for
れよ。
losing.
ただ楽しめよ。
Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
お前にも責任があるぞ。
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own.
あ、大丈夫。アキオ
I
に取り
don't
戻し
think
て
I
あ
know
げ
the
る。
necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
そっか、登るのも登るのか。
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
登るというあれじゃ
I'll
ない？
see what I can do.
浮かせたん
I'd
じゃない？
appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come
全
and
部
see me again.
そう
I'll be back to playing Snake
何個
Pit
隠されたんか
Stone
も。
by myself in no time.
お前何個隠されてんの？ 6 個も隠されたの？隠されすぎだって。それは相当だぞ、お前。まあ、優しいからいいけどさ、これ。
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's
登
gobstones.
記はされてるからいいけど。はい、とこっつっても、高すぎるぜ、これは。これはちょっと高すぎますせ。
Revelio.
エビルでどうにかあ、あれはでも袋だな。ん？ゴブストーンはそもそも何ですか？それから始まる。書いとこう。あ、光ってるわ。
Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
うん。まあ、なんとかなる。意外と高くてもまあまあ。
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
さらに上か。宝箱とかないかな、ついでに。おっつー。
Revelio.
いえ。もうついでに宝箱。ここでどっか隠されたの？マジ？ブラック、あ、なお、オーナー。一緒に行ったやつか。ね？また違うオーナーか。
Revelio.
ん？上？上なのか。下なのか、下じゃないか。
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
あ、あるじゃん。
Accio.
さあ、次。
I've always said that travel.
わお。ここ。 ここで隠されたんですか。ああ、ちょっとこっちやってこう。え、今ヒントあったんかい、普通に。結局何の本数なんだろう、これ。あんまり分かってないんだけど。結局何があれなの？足の本数とかじゃなかったのか。でも角は角だしな。角で2本なのかと思うけど。ああ、4本なのかな、これ。この4だけが謎だな。よく俺謎が解けたな。なんだ、ヒントがあったんだ。ヒントありならもう余裕じゃんか。3たす2は5、4。4だから袋。違う。この袋じゃない。で、3つは、あれだ。蛇だ。蛇かわからんけど。これだ。その開き方よ。あれこれ1個じゃないの？え、何まだ続く感じ？いっぱいある、ここ。どういうこと？占いの教室。おお、なかなか数字が。6たす5は11ってことは6ですから、おかげです。ああれ7か。ことは1本だからユニコーン。なんだ ?5 と5たす6で11の4だから、また袋じゃん。合ってるか。で、13の0で5だから、カニか。カニか？装備スロット。なんだよ、装備スロットって。知らないぞ。限界があったの？そうなの？ほんとだ、20個しか持てない。リアル高。どうしよう。これ、破棄したら、あれか、撃った方がいいのかな？このゲーム分解とかないのか？やべ、のんきにやってる場合じゃねえな。売らなきゃいかん。
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
あ、そうだ。寄り道してる。寄り道のさらに寄り道してんじゃん。なんか描写がおかしい。何影がこんな動いてる。なんであそこだけガクガクしてんだ。 あと3つ。綺麗。ほんと綺麗。またんじゃん。あるけど、あれがない。あ、こっちと、こっちか。ちょっとアイテム整理するわ。あ、こよ。これ破棄しよう。これも破棄。17個しか持てないのか。あれ、帽子もあんの？ないに等しい。これ装備15ってそんな持ってなくない？えなんだけど。持ってないぞ。何ある？あと。まあ、いっか。消しちゃった。1たす8たす5。ちょっと待って、ないんだけど。ああれあ、9。9だから、あれ ?9 たす5じゃない。9たす4じゃねえかよ。足し算が。これ簡単なら6でから5で、こっちが5だ。OK。お、初めてじゃない？帽子。初の帽子だ。ダッサ。待ってくれ。ダサすぎる。それはダサ。あ、闇の帽子あるんだ。帽子はなくてもいいかな。もっと、なんか魔法使いっぽい帽子があったら。
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
だんだん高いところじゃなくなってるような気がする。最初の方がよっぽど高かったぞ。すっごっ。お、すげえな。これ撮影モードとか欲しいんだけど、マジ。ないのかな？やべえな。今日何も進まねえや。ストーリー一個も進まんかもしれない。これどうやって上登るの？ いつの間に階段できた。おーつ。おっと。どっかにあったな、きっと。いや、多分こんなに下はないはず。あとは上と、あ、こことあこか。はいはいはい。15足せ2は17で6だから、おかげだ。で、9足す3で12の7で、タコみたいなやつ。うい。マイナスじゃねえか。せっかく謎解いてもな。まだ上っすか？でも、こっちか。
How nice to see you, my young friend.
ほいほいほいほい。
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
ここ？あった。あんな、登ったら取れるレベルじゃん。ラスト1個。ここ絶対何かある。あった。まずこれ。お、炎のゴブレット。あ、これがあった。あ、違う、あれ上だ。高いところじゃないよな。絶対ここだけ高いところじゃないんだ。ああ、隠してそう。違うか。上と交わって見える。難しい。
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
あった。
That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was.
ファストトラベルで帰ろう。こいつの近くに飛びたいんだけど。どこ？高さがわかんねえんだよな。高さがいまいちわからん。
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia.
バッチリ。
I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible.
これ魔法よ。
However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together laughing as all the losers get sprayed.
お前絶対また同じことを繰り返しちゃった。
Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
おお、いいものくれたじゃん。 多分お前スリザリンで向いてるぞ。入るとこ間違えたな。もうさすがにそろそろ行くか。よし。
Revelio.
ここは何もないか。ごめん。あるじゃない。あれはえ、なんだろう。
Lumos.
ただ青いだけ？もういいか。待つか。
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
なんかはめて使うんじゃない？
Me, I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Serona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared.
す
Clever
ご
enchantment. It's
動
a
いてる
map
し。
of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it
ああ、それ
leads.
ぞれの量か。
It leads to the library.
図書
A
館。
restricted section, to be precise.
禁書。でも行けないんだ。
Beyond.
ランクっていうかレベルがなんか1じゃないと
on the map.
開か
I
ない
suspected
鍵
you
があ
would
った。
see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're
散
in
々図書館行ったけど。
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me.
まあな、備えあれば
Professor
レイナ知
Hecat
って
know to
る。
expect you.
どうも。エキャット。エキャット先生、どこ？もっと下か。お、これだけちょっと、マジでわからん。ファストトラベル。この辺に飛べばいいか。
What are you up to now?
うい。もうちょっとズームしてくれたらいいのに。
Protego!
お
Revelio.
I believe we have some matters to discuss.
I'm here about the new spell
そ
you
う、
want to
新しい
teach
呪
me,
文。
Professor.
なんか鍵を開ける呪文欲しい。
Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to
Incendio.
learn
Oh.
Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy
Oh,
for
no,
lighting
sir.
torches,
Ah.
burning away spider webs,
アイマ
and,
ス。
when necessary, defending against those who would wish
あ
to
れ、
do
イン
us
センディオってで
harm.
も、守るっていうか、撃つ、
Versatile.
攻めの魔法じゃないんだ。
But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me
課
once
題
you
の課題が
finish.
始まるって。空間
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
2ラウン
I've
ド勝利
always
する。
said that
何2ラウン
travel
ド勝利する。
broadens
あれか。
the mind.
2分の1。あれ、もしかして決闘もしかして決闘かい？もう先にやったな。絶対決闘じゃんかよ。楽しくなっちゃって先にやっちゃったよ。
Revelio.
レベル1ロックマジで入りてえ。呪いのトイレ。すごいな。こっちで言う花子さんだ。プロチョウラックナ。ロヒョロだ。お、なんだこれ。
Accio.
アキラじゃん。
Levioso.
なんだろう。
Reparo.
どこさん燃やすのか。
Accio. Levioso.
なんだろう。
Lumos.
あれが何かあるはず。お、
I think so. We shall see who shows up.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course.
連続10
I'll
名
fetch
って言
it
って
and
た。
give you a
コ
list
ン
of
ビネーションの練
combinations
習
to
メニュー。
practice.
おー
Ready to have a try now?
今すぐもちろん。
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells
人
before the
形
dummy
が落ち
lands.
る前に放つ。
If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
どういうこと？握手を唱えてから、
Accio.
え
Nicely
ー、
done.
そうなんだ。
Levioso.
大体浮かせるんだ、どっちも。
Excellent form.
Accio.
ああ、そういうことか。
Levioso. Accio.
まあ大体
Good
浮
work.
かせるのがさっきか。
I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a
浮かせて
fearsome
3発撃
challenger
って引き
now.
寄せて撃つと。いいじゃないか。
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
もちろん。
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
じゃあ、
Yes, Natty.
ナティと。
Then let's get to it. Ready to get thrashed?
おお、増えてんじゃん。
Apologies in advance.
お、貴様からやるぞ。赤い服を狙い。紫はアクションなんだ。
Accio. Levioso.
Act like a winner.
あいつから、あいつから。あいつがやっちまう。あいつがやっちまう。
That's all you've got?
いい、あいつからやっちまう。よし、
Accio.
間違えた。
Don't shy away now. Levioso.
ああ、やめて。 やる。
There goes my way. Accio.
やるね。おい、
Accio.
両方狙うなっつ。危ない。イエス。まだ。おい、やる。ディス。うん、めちゃくちゃナティの魔法強くない？ちょっと。
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed.
そうだ、古代魔術使ってなかった。
Taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let
ちょ
you
っ
know
と
when
強
we're
めの魔
ready.
法が
Hope to see you then.
欲しいです。
The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
ゴブストン。
Assignment's all finished.帰ろう。
I doubt Scrivener would stand for that.
But if I said it was for an essay for history of magic.
あれ、ヒキャット先生のか、あれあれ、間違えた。こっちか。ああ、ほぼほぼ合ってた。よいしょ。
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
バッチリ。
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far.
なるほど。それなりの技術がないと。
Focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand
Incendio.
steady.
Ah, 炎。
Good work.
すげえある。めちゃくちゃあるじゃんかよ。割り当て。まあ、下かな。直すのは後からでもいいけどさ。何あんだろう。まずは、遅くさせる。ああ、さっき使ってたな。凍らせる。で、浮かせる。変身おお。これは強制。羽よけ。攻撃力はないけど、ぶつけて敵や物 体をぶつけ合わせることによって、なるほど。壁にとか。これはディセント。地面に叩きつけられた物体や敵は衝撃によってかなりダメージを受けてしまう。攻撃力がありすぎるって。だから、あるんだって。呪文自体にはないけど。だいたい攻撃でしょ、そんな。上向き。ひっくり返すと。クールダウンが強い。パズルを解いたり。これが攻撃か、でも。強いわ。普通に攻撃や。キル。へえ、こんなもんあんだ。これはエクスペリアムズ。強いか。なるほど。はいはいはい。これ絶対強いわ。強いだけ奪っちゃえば勝ちだもんな。もうこういうゴブリンの敵か。なるほど。ボンバード。爆発で、炎の呪文と。必須の呪文あるんだ。だいたい必須だけどな。プロテゴ。はいはい。ティピファイア。そっか。こんなだったら。忘れてたわ。長押し忘れてた。投擲ね。L1 って書いてあった今。R1 か。これは単純の基本ね。で、古代ね。はいはい。アロモホラ。影開けるやつだ。こういう要素あるんだ。うわぁ。レトリフィカストタルス。永続的に縛られるが、しかも透明なんだけど。透明になってんだけど。これが目くらましか。なるほど。もしかして暗殺じゃないけどあるのか。今。そういうね、あるね。ミンディアム、浮かせて、はいはいはいはい。出現呪文。アイテムはその場。これは変化呪文。ほほほほ。変身。アイテム消し去り。違うな。これはアバタケダブラじゃん。完全に闇じゃん。瞬時に敵を殺す。その通りだけど。しかも撃ってるし。撃てるんだ。苦しもある。もがき苦しむやつな。同時に呪われる。呪われた敵は、これが一番ひどいと思う。一瞬より苦しみながら。インペリアある。支配し、戦わせると。欲しい、この3つ。この3つ、何よりも強いじゃねえか。インセンディは攻撃力の高い方。快適だ。距離感結構ある。もしかして。そうだな。思ったより近距離じゃないとダメかな。これぐらいか。
Keep at it, and do try not to incinerate yourself.
さっきあったよね。なかったっけ？あれ？多分どっかの部屋にあったんだよ。つける。さっきの決闘のとこにもあったんだけど。寄り道。
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small...
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
I suppose it must seem that way. I'm not sure it's justified. It's often been a matter of circumstance.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case you are precisely the person I
今度
need.
は戦闘系の任務かい？
We were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
They're adorable. Why would you be afraid of a puffskein?
They seem adorable until one sticks its tongue
何
up
下
your
突っ込んでく
nose.
る。
Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid
そ
to
れ
take
はもう
her
向い
up
て
on
ない
it.
よ。
Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I
Yeah,
have
それ
been
ダ
in
メ
the
だ。
hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumor has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I
連れ
was
てってくれ。
hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show
あ、お
that,
前が言
well,
ってないけ
I'd
ど言
gone
ったっ
in.
つったんだ。
Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
What sort of plants should I expect in the
まあ
hidden
興味あるのは
herbology
そっちだ
corridor?
な。いろんな種類があるの
But
か。
have you seen the
植
kinds of
物
plants
が
Professor Garlic grows? If the previous
なんだっ
professor
け？
was anything
呪文
like her, I'd
なんと
imagine
か
they're
混
not
ぜみたいな。
exactly harmless.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
調合に使えるならね。毒の勇気。と気になる。
Hidden herbology corridor.
ね、ちょっと気になるよ。
Intriguing.
君は炎は吐かない？
Incendio.
吐かないか。じゃあ違うわ。
Imagine solving a riddle that I mentioned and then not telling me the answer. Practically competing with Imelda to see who's a more infuriating know-it-all.
何だったんだろう。気になる。結局目ん玉の宝箱もなかったな。ロードが。お。ここだね。ここ。もうちょい、ああ、下か。結構下か。
Incendio. These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling.
いえ、ちょうどよかった。
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
危ね。あっち、あっち。なに。
Incendio.
やべ、これずっと伸びてくんじゃないの
？Incendio.
あちゃあちゃあちゃ。
Seems the Devil's Snare was protecting a chest of some kind.
気になる。あってて。メガネかい。メガネだけかい。
Incendio.
あれ火つけれるわけじゃない。おい。 あ、そういうことか。火をつけながら思ったより連発できるんだ。なんで OK。 ああ、そこにもある。ういっす。なんもないか。
I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove bravery. Incendio! Revelio.
これぐらいか。なんか使えそうじゃね？
Revelio.
なんもないか。あ、いっぱいありますね。おい。いいマフラー出たんじゃない？うわ、伝説。お、しかもスリザリンの。いいね。これ消そう。あとメガネが出たな。お、いいじゃん。悪そう。意外と悪くないかも、このメガネ。いいね。結局、悪そうな感じは抜けてないから。ああ、こっから出てきたと。隠し廊下から出てきて、こっちね。ここで、初めて来たな。うん。おー、なんかいろいろありそうじゃないか。広いね、それにしても。ほんとどこでも行けるじゃん。なんもないか。うん、鍵付きだろ。あれはおお閉じ込めないで。日光遮断メガネ。サングラスってことね。多分あれそうか。こっちの方が遮断してないか。火をつけるものはないか。あれあったような気がするんだけど。
Have you found anything to, prove my bravery yet?
なんか毒の。
I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacular. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
報酬は
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkin for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a
逆に
good
で
day.
も、そんなとこ行ったらお前って言われそうな気がする。
Thank you for all of your help. No more puffs
大
to
丈
be
夫か
dunking for me.
お前また行ってこいって言われないか、それ。そうならなきゃいいけど。多分、お前また行って取ってこいよ、みたいな。いらぬ心配かな。で、なんだっけ。こっちな。ああ、そうだ、フィグ先生とか。インセンディ覚えましたよ、つって。
Really?
I shan't miss you.
Stop.
Ah, there you are.
来ました。
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
おられちゃう。
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
セバスチャン。
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
これはもう単独で行くしかない。先生いないから。うい。
Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and
じゃあ助けてくれ、セバスチャン。
Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this
そこまで喋れ。
portkey to Gringotts.
そこまで喋れなよ。
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this.
俺もそこまで喋ると思わんかった。
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
ただね、もうセバスチャンを信じるしかない。
You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt.
でしょうね。
But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist.
Peeves.
Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
まあ、これでいいや。で、マフラーだな。おお、銀色。かっけえ。これもいいね。銀でいこう。おお、いいじゃん。
See there? That's the door we need to reach.
Okay.
And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know.
Oh.
The disillusionment.
Good
for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light. Just as long as you keep your distance.
Sebastian,
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive.
And
spells are free. Give it a try.
Yabe. Wait. あれめくらまし。いい、これ。足りないんだけど。選択肢的に足りねえんだけど。どっちも欲しいからな。だって防御してたらでしょ。ルーモスもいるけどさ。まあいっか。こうするか。はい。バレないようにするにはどうしたらいいですか？動かなきゃ、動いても別に、まあ動くしかないよな。これ今いけそうじゃない？行くしかない。行くしかない。
Still here.
Quick, find the bookcase.
Okay. Sneaking.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Okay.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
やっぱマントだけ。ちょっとマントだけ変えるわ。マフラーか。あ、こっちの方がしっくりくる。間違えた。危なかった。
Is someone there?
Peeves?
The key. Here it is.
よし。よし。よし。
That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book?
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
OK。戻すと。
Ghost, don't let her see you.
間違えた。結果オーライかな。
Surely no one's wandering about in here at this hour.
見るの。こっちは見るの。
I was sure I heard something. Oh well.
Should be in the clear. No need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think we'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now.
Incendio.
インセンディオ
Which is
なんだ。
what,
なんと
precisely?
この箱。
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Revelio.
ほんと謎めいたよ。
Incendio.
あれ違うのか。これ火をつけるもんだと思った。
Who have we here? Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
How do I know you won't go to the librarian and blame this all on me?
Why would I do that? I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
So.
Just the spell to repair this armor. Incendio. Accio.
あ、これ多分、あれだな。ルーモスじゃないか？ルーモスじゃなくて、こっちか。
Reparo. Of course, traces of ancient magic.
古代魔術か。
That's it. There must be more to this room.
おうだけど入る前にちょっと待った。絶対何かある。絶対ある。いいものが入ってますように。お、いいじゃん。
Where might this lead? Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Ah, I need to wake up that rune over there.
なんでいいのか。
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
ですよね。うれ。Okay.
Incendio. Accio.
まずい。ロテゴ効かねえ。そっちじゃなくて。痛い痛い。痛い痛い。まずい。10コンボ。ほほほ。パワーアップが生成されメーターが大幅に。なるほど。10コンボでか。コンボあるんだ。またすか。またっすね。うつ。痛すぎ。痛すぎだって。あっち行きたいけど行けないよな。あれどうすんだろう。あれ気になる。どっかから行けるから下から行くのか。でもあれ帰りか。
This must be the way forward, but to where?なるほど。こうすると。違うじゃない。違うよ。これってないんだよ、欲しいな。出てこないしな。 Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
いっか。取れなかったけど、あれ。 いいじゃないか。さあ、いっぱいいる。いっぱいいるわ。まずいやー多すぎる。あっついい、オッケー。よし。しない方がいいのかな。
It is a book after all.
多数戦の時に難しいわ。投げ物とかされると。水がね。それはそれでいいのか。
お呼びですか？フィッツジェラルド先生、ラッカム先生。
ミス・イシドーラ・モーガナーク、よく来てくれた。
ルックード先生、バカ先生。
どうやらホグワーツの生活にもすっかり馴染んだようね。
ええ。
それはよかった。5年生で転入してくるなんて異例
お前も5年生で来た。
偶然だが、私もホグワーツに5年生で入った。他に聞いたことがないよ。
モーガナーク君、君は何年も前に我々が君の村で見た美しい渦というものについて聞きたがっていたね。
すぐにピンときました。あの時はありがとうございました。
気にしないで。
ええ、辺り一面に魔法の渦が見えたんです。父にはお前の空想だなんて言われましたけど、確信がありました。
それは空想ではない。
パーシバル、いえ、ラッカム先生もそれを見ることができるのよ。
俺もだろ。
あれ、一体何なんですか？
ささやき声や痕跡のようなものはある種の古代魔術に関連している。
古代魔術？
それを操ることができるものは少ない。ホグワーツそのものが古代魔術を守る砦なのだ。
じゃあ痕跡が見えるなら私にもそれが使えるってことですか？
きちんと訓練すればな。
だがあまりことを急ぐのはやめよう、ミス・モーガナック。
そういう魔法の訓練を受けたければ、まずはホグワーツで教えている魔法を全て覚えるんだ。
この魔法は大きな災いを呼ぶ危険があるものよ。
だろうな。
限られた人に留めておかないと。今日ここで話し合ったことは決して口外しないこと。いいわね。
ダメだ。絶対ダメなやつだ。
Sebastian.
もしかして裏切られた？
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Sebastian.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
マジいいやつじゃねえか。おい、あの野郎っていう流れになるかと思った。書物とクナ。やべ。
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable.
Sensei.
It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
So, 破れてんだ。
Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains.
修復の魔法みたいなのない。
Salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories?
多分破ったんじゃないその人。
I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions.
薬草学と魔法薬学。
Spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
本当に。チャレンジに未回収の報酬。チャレンジ。伝説のマント。ダサい。これで背中がこれならよかったかもしれない。ちょっとダサいっすね。
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
インセンディオ。インセンディオ。これだな。
Have asked that I teach you an additional defensive
防
spell.
御呪文。うわ、いっぱいある。
Please complete the
いっ
assignments
ぱいあ
I've
る。
given you, and
防
then
御呪
proceed
文
to see me
先
in my classroom.
欲しいかな。クエストが一気に増えたな。あ、課題ね。あ、エクスペリアームズ。先こっちかな。
What are you up to now?
はいはい。合いません。先インセンディオでいいです。インセンディオでいって。いいって別に。あれでいきます。地下牢。無法の八市いっぱいあるな。おお、なんかいっぱいある。これはでも、なんだミッション。まあ、いっか。あとで戦闘になったら避ける練習だな。薬学の授業ね。
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
やばすぎ。
We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again.
薬草
This
学
year
か。
will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. then. Today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber
あれ、
known
マンドレイ
as
クっ
the
て
mandrake root.
映画に出てこなかった。
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
叫ぶやつ違う
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
だな。叫ぶやつだったな。いや、やばいやばい。厄介すぎるだろ。
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo!
もうちょっと最初から頑丈に作っておくべきじゃない。
Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany to our potting tables. I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself?
あ、そうなの?
Why, the very idea.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
だと思う。
I'll say, nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in the Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
全部凶暴じゃねえかよ。今んとこ耳がやばいのと
Hello.
指がやばい
Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Lian. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright... Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Grab a few... Now, see that dummy?
全部取っちゃ
Just
おう
toss the cabbages at it. and they'll do the
全
rest.
部取っちゃおうああ、はいはい。どうやって人形、ああ、こうか。お、あるじゃん。マンドレイクがいっぱいあるんだ。投げれるんだ。透明。空中、マキシマ。これは何？あ、防御ね。これは3を吐く。飛び。
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
I'm sorry. What do I need to do?
Garlic said she wanted you to have a go at tending the cabbages. Give them some time to chomp and whatnot. Nothing to it, really. Just toss some of those Chinese chomping cabbages out. You'll see fairly quickly why we call them that. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing balls. The kind of plants that have to fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
でも、この神々の、あれだな。あまり個数が手に入らないなら、使いたくないよな。今7個しかないと。
I'm most pleased to be included.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should all...
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble.
素敵は素敵だけど。
Any bite marks or missing digits? And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
いっぱい取れるなら本当に通いたいね。
We must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as
ラハッカってなんだっけ？
Kindness and concern
あ、
are as
薬ね。
necessary in the greenhouse as in the
ポーションのや
plant
つだ。
hall.
はいはい。これは薬学の授業か。
Never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Revelio.
I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir.
できたぜ。
Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office.
ありがとう。
But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology
ああ、
class.
なるほどね。
and
自
rarer
分
ones can
で
be
育てて
purchased.
調合と。
Others, however, may be harder to obtain and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
OK です。
Proficiency in potions are...
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh.
またウィーズリー
But
か。
she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're
何がい
as
るの？
clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather.
Fwooper?
As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
あ、いいでしょう。仕方ない。
Remember, precision is key when brewing potions.
これ卵でしょ。フーパーの羽。フーパーの羽。あった。うい。行ってきまーす。
Prepared witcher wizard always has a
あいつどこ行った？
potions on hand.
あ、いたいた。
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Should you chop the Didney or crush it? The wrong answer could
で、いい
result
で
in
す。
an
これ
unfortunate
は
loss of your eyebrows.
物事がうまくいく確率。なんだそれ。自分ダメージを言って、いいね。これ購入か。購入。これもあれか。ああ、レシピを買ってこいってこと。周りに嵐が発生する。へえ。クールダウン。クールダウンいいな。透明ね。透明はどうなんだろう。でも呪文もあるけどさ。意外と時間がかかる。
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to.
お、大丈夫か。おいおいおい。おいおいおいおい。
What happened? Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
やべ。バレた。
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Okay.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror.
Revelio.
I wish he talked about it more.
Ah, 今日はここまででいいや。では。